Back in October of 2024, OpenAI introduced the Realtime API, which allowed developers to transform their text-based experiences and applications to speech-to-speech applications. Today, we're updating this video that we produced for the beta because the OpenAI Realtime API is now generally available. Let's look at how to use OpenAI's Realtime API with Twilio. In this video, I'm going to start with the GitHub repo from the beta application and show you the changes that we made for the GA release. But by the time you're watching this, all of these changes I show will be incorporated into the GitHub repo. So we'll start by cloning the GitHub repository. Then I will create a virtual environment inside of our repository and activate it. Then I'll use pip to install the dependencies and open up the folder. The first thing you make sure you want to do is create a copy of the env example and add your OpenAI API key. And then we'll head over into main.py to take a look at some of the changes that we can make for the GA of OpenAI Realtime API. The first is there are some new voices. There's a voice called Cedar, and here's what that sounds like.
Hey there, it's very nice to meet you.
And there's another voice called Marin. And here's what that voice sounds like.
Hey there, it's very nice to meet you.
And just for comparison, here is the alloy voice that we had in the previous tutorial.
Hey there, it's very nice to meet you.
I'll use Cedar for the remainder of this video. The next change we're making to the project actually has nothing to do with the OpenAI Realtime API, but has everything to do with the Twilio greeting that you get at the beginning of the call. This is what the previous greeting sounded like.
Please wait while we connect your call to the AI voice assistant powered by Twilio and the OpenAI Realtime API.
We're going to clean up this response.say so that it says OpenAI Realtime API correctly with the second change we're going to make, which is to use a Google voice instead of the default Twilio voice. All you have to do is specify the voice name that you want to use for the response.say. I'll show you some other options you have for this in a moment, but we also want to change this response.say that says, okay, you can start talking, to use that same Google voice. Here's what the new greeting sounds like with the Google voice.
Please wait while we connect your call to the AI voice assistant, powered by Twilio and the OpenAI Realtime API.
Over in the Twilio docs, at the link that's appearing on screen right now, there is this excellent UI where you can browse around, filter out the language that you want, the type of voice. We've got some basic ones, some neural voices, some generative voices. You can pick a gender for the voice, and you can pick a provider between Amazon's Polly and Google Voices. And here you can filter down and then just grab the voice name over on the right to bring over into your application and put it in the voice equals parameter like I showed in the code. Back in the code, we have a few things we need to update here. It's no longer GPT-4o Realtime Preview 2024-10.1. We're just going to simply select GPT-Realtime for the new name of this model. And since it's no longer in beta, we'll remove this OpenAI beta header. With those changes in place, we're ready to test our app. I'll run python main.py. Then I'll create an ngrok tunnel for port 5050, which is where the application is running, which will give me a URL that I can take over to the Twilio console to apply to my phone number. And then over in voice configuration for my Twilio phone number, I'll just paste in that URL /incoming-call and save the number. And that'll set up that number to use this Python application. All right, I'm going to use the Twilio dev phone to test this. You could just call it with your phone, but this makes it easier for me to demo. You can find out more about the Twilio dev phone from the link appearing on screen. But let's give this a call and see how it sounds.
Please wait while we connect your call to the AI voice assistant, powered by Twilio and the OpenAI Realtime API. Okay, you can start talking.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey there, I'm doing awesome. How about you? Feeling owl right today?
I get it. You're doing the owl thing. Can you tell me a joke?
Of course. Why don't owls ever go courting in the rain? Because it's too wet to woo.
All right, that's pretty good. One last thing. Would you ever give me up?
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. You know I've got your back always.
All right, thank you so much. If you're interested in building this for yourself, head to the blog post at the link appearing on screen right now. And if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next.